In this episode, we're going to show you how to do a repair on a pinhole leak in a self-inflating air mattress. This technique also works on most air mattresses. In other words, air chamber, self-inflating. Today we've got a military issue thermarest, just general self-inflating pad with your standard valve on it. This is what you're going to need right here. It's called Seam Grip plus WP, which stands for waterproofing. It's made by Gearaid. Now what this stuff is normally sold for in most outdoor places is for a tent seam sealer. So like if you have a sewn seam on a tent and you want it waterproofed, or like a taped seam has come untaped, then you just get this stuff and then you kind of paint it on along the seal. But this works wonders on sealing air mattresses as well. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to really overinflate your air mattress. I mean, blow it up so it's really taut. Keeping the constant pressure on while you're blowing it up and as you're turning the valve is going to really fill that thing solid so there's not much give. Now the reason why you want it so full is because you want to force any air out of any micro leak that you're going to find on the pad. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to bring the pad into the shower and you are going to completely soak this down with the shower. You'll want some sort of writing utensil on hand because you're going to have to mark where the leak is. Next, I just take like a regular toilet bowl scrubber. You can use any kind of brush. In fact, you could use your hand if you want. I just put some shampoo on the brush like this, turn the water on, and then just start scrubbing away. And there is a big bubble forming. Wowzers. That's the culprit. Next, I get my marking tool. I like to put a little circle around where the leak is, because that way when I put the dot of sealant over it, I can go back later and erase the circle from around it. At this point, you can take a hairdryer and quick dry the area. Now take the seam seal and apply a little dab over the area. Just like that. Oh, by the way, really important, you want to make sure you undo the valve before you do that. Because if there's still pressure pushing out in the hole, it can't seal the hole. Be sure to dry the pad for about 24 hours. I've gotten by in about 12 or less, but 24 is always wise. Re-inflate the pad, and there you go.